happened? Did we touch up on Firestorm?
How you doing?
Yeah, I was 59
Okay.
January.
Man, it is super cold in Texas right now. I'm over here shivering.
When you say super cold in Texas, are you saying 30 degrees?
You're crazy. It feels
Yes.
good here.
50.
For real.
It's
That's
super cold in
adorable.
Arizona.
That's crazy.
I know.
I'm in Iowa. Super cold is 20 below.
Oh my god.
I'm from Iowa.
My son just
Iowa,
left
my
there. Yeah,
God,
it's cold.
man.
Whereabouts?
Bettendorf.
Oh, yeah. I'm in Des Moines.
Mika.
Although I'm originally from
Yeah,
Texas.
Hey!
El Paso.
Welcome
Yep,
to the
El Paso,
SoapStone
Texas.
Comedy Club.
Yeah.
Keep it clean and
Oh, he's
follow the
EPT.
house
Yeah.
rules. Enjoy the show.
Check your immigration status.
Robot overlord.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Out of
Yep, I'm
here.
from El Paso, which is 2 miles from water and 3 inches from hell.
Pretty much.
That's a good. That's an accurate description.
That's all right.
Almost
Yep.
any place in Texas.
San Antonio.
No,
Oh, right on.
not any place
Not
in
the same
Texas. Wrong.
Yeah, not any place in Texas.
Who was saying they were 64? Is that you, Wee Willies?
That's me.
If y'all haven't been in Belmead, y'all haven't experienced the streets yet.
You know, when I turned 65, I went down to the Social Security office to get my Social Security card. And I drove an hour and a half to get there. When I got there, I realized I didn't have my ID, and the lady at the counter wouldn't give me my card. We argued back and forth for a couple of minutes, and finally she said, "Okay, I'm not supposed to do this, but pull up your shirt." And I said, "What?" And she said, "Go on, just pull up your shirt for a second." I'm like, "Are you sure?" She goes, "Look, just do it, okay?" So I pulled up my shirt, and she said, "Okay, I see gray chest hair, so you're probably 65. Here's your card."
Oh my god.
I'm like, "Wow, great." You pulled up your shirt and got Social Security? I said, "Yeah." She said, "Huh. While you were there, you should have dropped your pants and got disability."
Oh man.
I'm kidding. I'm
Gay
kidding.
marriage.
My wife and I have sex almost every night. Almost on Monday, almost on Tuesday, almost on Wednesday.
Listen,
Told you.
All right, all
The
right.
end of it.
All right. What was the rest of it? I'm sorry.
Almost on Monday. Almost on Tuesday.
Almost on Monday,
almost on
almost on Tuesday.
Yeah.
Way to kill a joke, man.
Almost on
Thank you.
Yeah.
Sorry. There was an
No,
inside.
No.
It wasn't even a
I'm
joke.
over here
On
with
point.
y'all.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, it wasn't even a joke. Yeah.
All right, so
Okay, but
welcome
there's
you
no
all.
almost here.
Welcome to the story hour. What we
it
do
wasn't
is
his.
we'll pick a topic. Mouse. We'll pick a topic usually and post it in the SoapStone Team SoapStone Facebook group. We're going to get up to speed doing that after the holidays. So for Halloween, of course, it was spooky stories. But during the year, we'll do the best job you ever had, the worst job you ever had, the one time you fell in love, or a good breakup or a bad breakup, and that sort of thing. And then after we run out of people who have the topics, we'll open it up for any story we want to tell. You don't have to be funny. Everybody has a good story or two to tell. Everybody you meet in life has a lesson for you, and you have one for them. And, you know, everyone's got something worthy. So don't think you have to be funny. Something sincere and from the heart is exactly what we're looking for. So I was thinking for Thanksgiving, we should talk about things that we're thankful for.
Ouch.
Does anyone have a story just in general that they'd like to share, though?
Cricket.
Cha-ching, you got anything?
Nothing.
Nothing.
No stage.
All right,
I'm Canadian. Our Thanksgiving was in October.
that's right. Mouse, what do you have?
I got something that I'm thankful for.
Yeah, come on up.
So,
come on up. Come on up.
okay.
Yeah, you gotta go up. That's the whole thing. Uh-oh.
They'll all hear you if you come on up.
All right. This right here is good, or where?
Anywhere you want.
Fine.
Yeah, perfect.
So I'm going through a divorce right now, and I'm trying to find a place where I'm not upset about it. And as I go through it, I kind of reminisce over the things that my marriage was and what it wasn't. But one thing that's come about of it is that I have a daughter. So I have 4 kids. Their ages are 22, 19, 18, and 9 months. And when
Right
so
there
my
with you
ex-wife
on
is
that.
my ex-wife is 35, and when we first got together, it was understood that we weren't going to have any more children. You know, she's got 2 kids, and then I have my 3, and it was just like, well, you know, we're a little older, we don't want to have children. You know, we want to enjoy the children that we have now. And about a year ago, she calls me up, and you know, she tells me, she says she's crying, and she's like, I'm pregnant. And I was like, okay. And she's crying. She's like, you're not upset? And I'm like, well, why would I be? You know, any child is a gift, you know. And as even though we're going through our divorce, today I spent time with my daughter. I went over to her house, and my ex-wife's house, and I'm laying there, and she's just laying on my chest, and we're watching the news, as it were. And you know, at 9 months she's not really watching, but as she's laid there and she's just laid against my arm, I'm just so grateful that she happened.
Right.
Even though I didn't I said I didn't want any more children. I'm so I don't want to call her an accident, because for whatever reason she was brought into this world and into my life. I couldn't be more grateful for her, and I couldn't be more thankful for the joy that she's brought me, you know. And I shared a photo with Emerald earlier, and it was just like, this is, you know, it's just great. No matter what happens between her mom and I, no matter whether it was good or bad, or what happens with our relationship going forward,
Sure. Yeah.
our daughter is just so beautiful and such a blessing, and I'll always be just stupefied at the gift that she is, and I'll always be grateful, you know, that I have her.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So,
Well, you know, and sorry about the divorce, but
sure,
you know, you can
yeah.
look at it. You can look at it like this, and sometimes, not all relationships that are successful have to end with one person dying. Okay.
Sure.
So, you know, we all live and grow as we go through life, and sometimes you're not the same person you married 10 years ago. And
Right.
I think one way to look at it is to say the relationship ran its course. You know, and if you both, you know, I've been divorced, and I told my ex-wife, we can't have a relationship, but we don't have to be enemies, right?
Right.
We could both say, okay, we figured out a lot about life. We figured out we can't be married anymore, but now we can say, now we have more wisdom and smarts, so we can both leave this more than what we were when we first met. And if you don't try to destroy each other and tear each other down, you can both leave this and feel like, well, okay, it wasn't the best in the world, but we're not damaged, and, you know, we're not broken, and come away with something that was worthwhile. And then having your new baby is just a symbol of that, right?
Yeah.
You're going to be co-parenting anyway, right?
Yeah.
And-
We're stuck
and
either
so-
way.
You're stuck either way. So all 3 of you now get to start a new life.
Yeah.
You know, your ex-wife, your daughter, and yourself.
Right.
Yeah. So, well, thank you. I appreciate that. I hope everything goes
You're
smoothly for you. Yeah.
We're working on that part.
And now is your next opportunity to find the love of your life and have happiness, right?
Whoa.
Yeah.
Hey, well, it's funny
Highly,
too.
highly recommended against
No.
that.
It could be
It's funny.
So-
I've been with my wife for 12 years, and I met her after I was divorced, and I did not want to get married at all. And when I met her, she said, "Huh, getting married's stupid. I'm never going to do that." I'm like, "Ha, great. You're the girl for me." And then after about 10 years, she's like, "I don't know. It'd be kind kind of nice to be married. And so
So she tricked
I
you
kind of
good.
converted her. But in the beginning, she was like flat out against it. No, I'm having none of that. So
Yeah.
That's called she chased you till you caught her.
my wife still hasn't figured out she's too good for me. So as long as I keep spoiling her, everything will be all right.
That's sweet.
That's the secret.
That's right. All right. Well, thank you, Mouse. I appreciate that.
You're welcome. Thanks a lot, Dave.
Yeah. Give it up for Mouse, everybody. You know, it takes a lot of bravery to come up and share something like that, especially when you're still in the middle of it, you know? And then your brain kind of explodes after a divorce, and then you need to kind of put it back together from the pieces that are left over, you know? So
All right.
That's how I ended
anyone
up
else
here.
got a relationship story?
Hmm.
A love story?
Wait, everybody was doing? I'm sure.
Yeah.
The story's bomb.
I'll tell you, here's the weirdest.
story of this man.
Who's willing to share it?
Okay, this happened about 25 years ago. I was living in Minneapolis. It's something that's never happened before. It's never happened since, and I don't know what the hell happened. I was walking into a mall, and in Minnesota, they've all got the double doors because it's freezing outside all the time. As I opened the outer door, this tall, red-headed woman, real curvy and body like a Coke bottle, real nice, opened the door, and we met eyes, and we looked at each other, and it was like that when you see a friend that you haven't seen in years, and we both looked at each other, and we went, and then a second later, we realized, I have no idea who you are. And we both just kind of stood there and looked at each other. It was the weirdest thing I have never experienced. And we just kind of like, hi, okay. And to this day, I wonder what would have happened if I'd stopped and talked to her. But I was super shy back then, real awkward, kind of a nerdy, bookish kind of guy, you know. And
That's me.
yeah. You know, I could not have done it back then, but it's just in like 3 seconds, the whole weird thing happened and it just fell apart. It was like, what the hell was that? Have you ever met somebody right before you moved or right before they moved? Have you ever had that happen? You meet somebody really interesting and you find out, oh yeah, I'm leaving town in 3 weeks.